Hello everyone. I'm just doing another update here. Sorry if I seem flustered. One of my cats was freaking out because she thinks I'm going to either take her to the vet or give her frontline because I had to do that with uh with Jolie. So she was hiding under the bed, so I had to chase her out just so she could eat and get some water and everything. But anyway, that aside, um, I don't know how many people follow my journal on DeviantArt. I haven't been using it a ton, but I've been using it every once in a while for doll stuff. And I updated that I may have a little conflict on things. Not, I mean, it it's not too huge of a conflict, but it's regarding my Bobobi Elena. I am at a conflict with her because I found this other doll that I had found not a long time ago. I mean, I haven't been a hobby a long time. Um, when I first started getting into BJDs, I went to Google and I did a random search just to see how other people kept their dolls and everything. And I found this doll that turned out to be Doll Love Alice. Um, I saved her picture, but it was off a random Chinese site, so I didn't realize what company she was from. In fact, I thought she was someone's doll that they had made up. Made up to look like that, but it turns out the picture I saved was actually from the company. Um, Not from the company website, but it's one of the company pictures. But anyway, I loved her, and that's why I saved the picture. I was like, oh my god, I love her, and I love the way she's styled, and I love the way she's dressed, and I love her face. And so I saved the picture. I was actually even at the once I found her, since I didn't know what site she was from and everything. Um, I was going to start a thread asking where she was from because, like, I really wanted to know. Um, but I was focused on Rye and I wanted to get him and get him home and everything. And I didn't want to look seriously into other dolls quite yet at that time. So I put her aside and even kind of forgot about her for a minute. Um, and yeah, until I came across her picture again at random. And it just hit me how much I want her. The problem is, though, that her face and Bobobi Elena's have so much in common that it'd be like buying the same person twice, kind of. They both are kind of pouty and they both have large eyes. Um, I mean, they're not exactly the same, not like someone copied or anything, but they're definitely, in my opinion, similar. So what this has caused is me to have a problem of who I want to fulfill Kenzie's character. Do I want to stick with Bobobi Elena, who I made this character around her, or do I want the doll of Alice, who also fits the character and may possibly just fit it a little bit more? Um, so I have a big decision to make. Fortunately for me, I can't decide on either of these dolls till March. And that's at the very earliest. That's if I can get my saving plan together. Like I have a massive plan to start saving all the money I can. And I know I want to start saving for dolls that I have to buy outright. And I want to start saving for YaliCon just in case I decide to actually go to that. So if that saving plan comes through, I mean, the earliest I could even touch it is March. Because right now I only have $13 in it. So, and I mean, I'm only getting back $42, no, yeah, $40 on my taxes, which sucks, but it's how I had it out during the year apparently. So that's immediately going into the doll fund, and then I'm hoping to put any extra I have next check directly into the doll fund. Um, but I have to work on priorities. I have to get Elliot home first, um, and uh, and then work on getting either Doll of Alice or Babobia later. Whichever one I decide, I'm getting her blank, and I've decided once and for all. It took a lot of thinking to do my own face ups. If only because I figured in the long run it might save me money if I want to face up a specific way. And also, I just, for some reason, I don't want to send my doll out once I get them. I know that's just, I'm not sure if anyone else is like apprehensive about that, but I'm extremely apprehensive about that. Like, once I get the doll, I want it to be mine. And I don't want to have to be like, oh, yay, I got you, and then have to immediately pack them up and send them away. So I'm going to try. I'm going to get a list of supplies together and figure out about how much they cost. And since I won't be getting her till probably at the earliest April or something, if I have the money by then, I have plenty of time to try and get the um, supplies together bit by bit. Though I might go ahead and look out for that. There's always, I noticed there's this Mr. Super Clear Go group order that's always going on. So I might go ahead and get that into that real quick, even if I'll probably have to get that money together. But I want to take advantage of that because I want to use that. I do have the tester stuff. I got that for another project I was going to do, but I ended up not using it because it got cold as soon as I got it, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do with it. So I do have that, but for my first time, I want to try Mr. Super Clear and see how it works out. So I mean, I have a lot to get, but not too much if I really look at it. And I'm hoping it goes well because I'll have her I'll want to do, and I'll also have a little a tiny that I'll need to paint because she was a free gift with my Decadal Lola, and she's blank. So I'll probably start with her. Her face is really, really tiny though, so I'm scared to do it, but at the same time, I think I'm going to take the plunge. So yeah, for some reason I was really excited about that. I'm very happy about that. And the fact that I really want to do it. I also am definitely going to do a sewing thing, but that's going to take a while to get together and find the right sewing machine because there's people who say don't get the ones I was looking at that were under $100, the starter machines. Like, don't get that. And one friend was like, well, you need to try and find one of the older ones that are metal, not plastic. And there's just it's just too much. So like, I have to figure that out, and then I'll know what I'm saving or what have you, because I at first need to know how much I'm spending so I know what to save and what to go for. So yeah, I have a lot of plans and a lot of doll plans, and it's kind of exciting for me because I didn't ever think when I got to his hobby that I'd want to sew or do face ups. So I hadn't figured or planned on that. Now that I have, it's very exciting. So there's that news. I don't think I have anything else. I think that I face ups, Doll of Alice, Lena, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it for right now. Oh, and just at random, because I just want to share. Oops. I finally opened my Frankenstein doll. Um, I don't know why I hadn't opened her before. She was in her box for a long while. I'm not sure why I didn't. But she is so freaking cute. And I realized how spoiled I've become when it comes to dolls. I realize that I love joints now. They don't even have to be double jointed for me. They just have to have them. Like, I'm very overly excited that she has joints. Unlike, let's see, I got this, it's one of the Barbie fairy girls. This one, it's from, I can't remember that one of Barbie specials, but anyway, yeah, she has no joints whatsoever, and she's stuck permanently with her arm out. Like, I don't even know why. And for some reason, this doll just bothers me. I think she is so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Like, I think she's so pretty, and I of course love pink. So the fact that she's like ridiculously pink, and also that she's glittery, which it gets all over my hands, but I just love her. But I hate that she can't move out of this position, and I just realized how spoiled I've become because, well, I'm 29. When I was a kid, there was no joints whatsoever. They just, we had Barbies and they just, you know. But now that there are joints, I'm just so spoiled by them. I'm like, everything must have joints. Like, even, I have the Moxie girls. I got 2 of them to represent 2 of the man doll girls. Unfortunately, they're the only ones out of the band dolls, because the other 2 are Steiner, my live doll, who's jointed, and my friend Pull Up, who's of course jointed. So they're both jointed, and the 2 Moxie girls are not, and it drives me up the wall. I literally cannot stand it. Like, I can't pose them because unlike the Barbie design, their arms won't stay down at their side. They, for some reason, the legs are slightly bent. So I don't even know what design that is, but they're slightly bent. So I can't really do anything with their legs, and their legs are kind of stiff. So they're just frustrating dolls. So I might get Moxie Teens instead for them. Especially since the Moxie Teens are gorgeous. I love them, and I love the fact that they're jointed. So, I don't know. I'm going to think on that one. But I'm enjoying that she is jointed so much. And that's why I love Steiner so much. Like, the fact that she's jointed made me so happy. But not that, you know, I don't think I can go back to not having jointed dolls, which is just weird for me to go back to not having jointed dolls, because it's just too frustrating. So yeah, that's it for that rant out of nowhere. Yeah, that's definitely pretty much it, I think. Let me think. Trying to think if there's anything else so I don't make another video later and you're like, why did you make 2 videos? Come on now. There's OhioCon this weekend. I figured out finally what to dress him as on the first day, and I'm very excited about it. He'll have his rockstar wig on, and his I have a priest top for him. It's kind of weird. It's a tank top. It has a cross on it. I call it a priest top, but it's not at all what a priest should wear. So I got that, and I decided to once and for all alter his full set pants. to take off the things that dangle, because in all honesty, I don't want them on there. Like, I kept going, I want to keep it all one piece and blah, 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 but I'm going to take them off so that he can wear those pants on Friday. And then I'm going to also take some pictures of him, like lots of pictures, so look out for that. I wanted to go ahead and change him this weekend and take some pictures, but changing his clothes is such an ordeal for me, because I'm so nervous about it still, that I didn't want to change him and then have to redress him again for the doll meet. And I'm very, very nervous about taking him out of the house. Like, it will be my first time, and for some reason it's very, very nerve-wracking. I keep thinking of all the things that could go wrong with him, and I also just, I mean, like, I love his hands. I don't want his hands to break. I worry about stuff like his eyes falling back into his head, and I'll have to try and reposition him again because I hate doing that, especially with these because they are smaller. I'm going to actually get him at some point, hopefully in the future, some made of glass eyes. That's what the company's called, I think, on DOA. Or I'm going to get him that are this size but on a larger dome, because these were hard enough to get in, and the fact that they're probably going to fall back into his head while I'm moving him just frustrates me in advance. Which reminds me I should take the iPutty with me. I'll probably re-watch Keekster and Kirix's video on how to pack for doll meet, just so I have everything. But like, I'm just worried that something will happen to my boy, and I don't want anything to happen to him. Like, people are like, I keep reading horror stories about like chipped noses and broken fingers and ruined face ups, and I'm like, not yet, not my boy. So but I am going to take him, because if I'm not going to take him, then it's no point in going, because I'm mostly going for the doll meets. Everything else will just be huge bonus because I love anime. But that's mostly why I was going, because I was like, I want to talk with some doll people and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, so that's it for this video. And yeah, thank you for watching if you did. Sorry it's so long. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.